I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The vision of Doral Academy Charter Middle High School is to set the standard for outstanding student achievement while providing a safe and nurturing academic environment.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Melanie Macias. Today is Monday, September 14th, and you're watching Firebird TV. Thousands have been fleeing their homes in the West Coast in result to the deadly wildfires that have erupted these past days. Burning down 3 contiguous states, the fires have unfortunately resulted in multiple deaths and dozens of missing people. According to authorities, the fires seem to be increasing in a dangerously fast manner and could make people more vulnerable to COVID-19. Evacuation orders were issued as of last week. Miami-Dade is now considered to be the second highest county in the U.S. for coronavirus cases. With over 160,000 confirmed cases, Johns Hopkins University of Medicine released their top 50 confirmed cases report on September 11th, placing Miami-Dade second just under Los Angeles. The positivity rate from Saturday's tests were 4.42% lower than Friday's, allowing Miami-Dade to potentially begin Phase 2 reopening. Now, on to some trivia. Let's test your knowledge on what went on today in history. Keeping up with social media can be hard sometimes. That's why we've got you covered with this Monday's Minute Media.
Good morning, I'm Ellie Cardell, and here's all the latest news in just 60 seconds. Serena Williams withdraws from the Italian Open because of an Achilles issue. As she was playing with Victoria Azarenka in the U.S. Open, she had to take a medical timeout for treatment, which led to her not being able to play in the Italian Open. As the wildfires in California keep expanding, people have had to evacuate. Since mid-August, when they began, 26 people have been killed and dozens have yet to be found. We can only hope that they stop these as soon as possible so that people can be safe. As people await the release of the second Wonder Woman, we have been hit with bad news. The date has been pushed back yet again till Christmas. Though it won't come out on the 2nd like many planned, they decided to do this for the safety of people going to the theater. That's all for today. Signing off from Firebird TV, I'm Ellie Cardell.
While chocolate and naps do have a special place in my heart, nothing can beat my love for my grandparents. In honor of National Grandparents Day, here's Ashley Gutierrez with some heartwarming memories.
Good morning, Firebirds. Yesterday was National Grandparents' Day, celebrated on the first Sunday after Labor Day. Like Mother and Father's Day, we commemorate the day to them. Today, Firebirds will be sharing their favorite memories with their grandparents.
I would say my favorite memory with my grandma is probably her teaching me how to ride a bike, just in the sense that I feel like learning how to ride a bike as a small child is such an important part of a kid's childhood, and it's just like a pure thing in general, and I feel like my grandma's a really pure and kind-hearted kind of person, so I feel like those two correlate really well, and I'm really glad I got to share that memory with her.
One really memorable memory I share with my grandparents is when we went to Cuba the summer of 2016, I think. I really love Cuba, and I also really love my grandparents. My grandma's like a second mother to me. My grandpa's like a second father to me. We Over there we rode horses. We also visited family because we have family there. I have quite a lot of cousins.
Unfortunately, some of us don't get to see our grandparents on this day because they live in a different country or because of social distancing. But they are just one phone call away, so if you haven't, call your abuelos and tell them you love them. I'm Ashley Gutierrez, signing off.
For some of us, quarantine has allowed us to get in touch with our creative side and make the best out of these situations. Doing just that, one of our fellow Firebirds turned her hobby into a business. Let's take a look.
Technological advances have given us alternative ways to pass time during quarantine. This global pandemic has allowed people to discover new passions and ways to distract themselves. Sofia Vida is a perfect example of that as someone who used quarantine as an opportunity to start a business. Here's more on her story.
So basically, I do Sophie Sweets, which is like just selling sweets to people that want. And I have like cookies, alfajores, brownies, like all types of things that I make. I was bored in quarantine and I just started to bake and I gave them away to my neighbors because I wasn't going to eat it all. And they loved it, so I just started to sell and people like it.
Sophie's new hobby has allowed her to learn many things about owning a business and the world of marketing.
In quarantine, I didn't have much to do, so I would just start baking and pass time. It was fun. I don't see it as like a career right now, but I do see it as like a hobby. Like I love to do it every day and stuff. I love to make cookies. Oh, and cakes because they're so fun to decorate. Decorating is my favorite part for sure. But I really like it and it's fun to make your own money. Like it's fun to see how profit you make and you can buy things with your own money that parents don't have to pay for. I have friends that promote it and my friends are very supportive and they follow all the time. They buy stuff too. And I promote my Instagram. People like sweets, so they buy a lot recently.
Signing off from Firebird TV, I'm Valeria Cerice.
Keeping you updated on all of our latest news, here are today's announcements. There will be a Spanish Honor Society meeting tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. in Miss Edmila's Zoom. Middle School Builders Club meeting will take place this Wednesday at 5 p.m. in Miss Gonzalez's Zoom. Parents and students are welcome. Model UN meeting will take place Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. in Mrs. Garcia's room. A Law Society meeting will take place this Thursday at 1 p.m. in Mr. Rodriguez's Zoom. There will be a Quill and Scroll meeting this Thursday at 2:10 p.m. in Mrs. Elaine Diaz's room. And finally, seniors, remember to book your appointment with Foxmar Studios to take your yearbook pictures. That's all for today, Firebirds. Thank you for tuning in and make sure to check out all of our social media platforms for the latest updates. My name is Melanie Macias and I hope you have a marvelous Monday.